Hi friends, I'm coming at you with an update video from the car, and I am doing that because I haven't had any chance to do it at home, so thought this might be the only way that it gets done this week. So I'm coming at you with my week 40 something. I'm still in the 40s, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking 45-ish, somewhere around in there. Today is Friday, February the 10th of 2017. My VSG surgery was on March 22nd, 2016. I had my surgery at the University of Cincinnati, Westchester campus with Dr. Jonathan Thompson. My highest ever recorded weight, for those of you that don't know my little spiel, was 252 pounds. That was January of 2016. My weight the day I had my surgery was 235 pounds. My weight last week was 178, and then this week I weighed in. My lowest during this week was 176. So this morning when I weighed in, it actually said 178 again. So it goes back up. But I find that once I hit a low number, a 2-pound difference up from there, I fluctuate there for a little while, and then until I see the next lowest number, and then it fluctuates like 2 pounds there. So I just count it as 176 and go from there. So if we go by that, 2-pound loss for the week. So I'm really happy with that. Hadn't really seen a whole lot of movement on the scale lately, so I really was happy, and that all happened over the course of 2 days. It went from 178 to 177 to 176 in 2 days. So I don't have any explanation. I didn't change anything. I didn't do anything any different. That's just the nature of this game. It's how it works. I can't explain it, but really not bothered by it at all. Downward movement, no matter how slow it is, I'm happy with. So, what's been going on with me? It's only been a week since I made a video, so not a whole heck of a lot. I will say, before I go into this, I'm using my my phone holder on my windshield, the sticky one on my windshield. It doesn't like to stay up, so if it falls off, I'll probably wait until later on and record the rest and put them together. But if it hangs up there, then we'll get this video done. So, what I wanted to talk to you guys about this week is not a super happy topic, but it's not a downer either. I just wanted to address that over the last week I've been watching lots of videos, and it seems like everybody is down this week, down on themselves, down on the process, down on their weight, down on their eating habits, down on a lot of things, and a lot of apologies have been made. A lot of people have said that they didn't even know that they should be making a video because it's a downer. They didn't know if they should be coming on camera because they haven't been following the process, or they're just having a rough time, a rough go of it. Things aren't going well, and I just wanted to say that I wanted to throw this out there. If you're on YouTube and you're watching videos or you're making videos, and I want all of you to know that if you come on and you're always happy, nothing ever bothers you, everything's always going great, you're always sticking to plan, everything is perfect, that's so far-fetched from the way it actually is that I would almost be put off if I came on and saw videos of people that were always holly jolly, happy-go-lucky all the time, you know, kittens and rainbows and unicorns all the time. I would know that something's up and that person is fake, totally fake. So don't feel bad, fellow YouTubers, if you come on here and say you're having a rough time, you hit a rough patch, you're down, you're blue. That's life. Share away. Share away. I don't care. I love you all for who you are, for the experiences you have. That's what makes the YouTube community such a family, is that we don't come on here and depict that life after weight loss surgery. is perfect, that it's all good, it's always good. No, it's not. It is not. Life in general isn't going to always be good, so why should your YouTube videos on the weight loss subject be all good all the time? So that was just one thing that I wanted to talk about. Another thing I wanted to talk about was I had a little bit of a thought going on in my head today. It was at lunchtime, and basically what had happened, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory. Last week when I went grocery shopping, I always plan out my week, my dinners, what I'm going to pack for lunch for work, what I'm going to eat for breakfast. I plan all of that out, and I felt like over the last couple months really that I've been spending an excessive amount of time in the kitchen in the evenings. I feel like I just go home from work, change clothes, and I'm strapped to the kitchen, cooking, trying to cook healthy meals, doing the right thing by my surgery. Well, this last weekend when we were grocery shopping, I told my husband, I said, I am just going to buy simple stuff to make this week. I just want stuff that I can be done with in 15 to 20 minutes and move on. I need a break from the kitchen. So we did. We bought stuff like tuna helper and hamburger helper, things that are quick and easy but not at all healthy. So what wound up happening was I bought the same stuff for lunch that I would normally buy, but when I got to cooking dinner, because I stick so well to plan breakfast and lunch and snack, when I got to dinner time and here I had hamburger helper on the stove, I decided not to eat it, which is great. That's phenomenal. That's fantastic. The old me would have been like scarfing it down and having seconds. But I decided I wasn't going to eat it. I was not going to partake in pasta and things that I know that aren't good for me. So I wound up eating my lunch stuff for dinner because my lunch stuff is the good stuff, the things I'm supposed to be eating. So come the end of the week, I buy my groceries once a week unless I run out of something and have an emergency and have to buy something. So I got to today and went to pack my lunch and I didn't have anything left. So I wound up at one of the closest restaurants, fast food, where I work. I wound up at Taco Bell. Not the best choice. So what I realized for myself is that my success in my weight loss journey is no greater than the efforts that I put into planning during the week. Not rocket science by any means. We all know that. They say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's pretty much what I did. I planned to make easy dinners. I planned for that. I knew I was going to do it, but I didn't adjust my shopping to make sure that I had stuff in the kitchen that I was going to want to eat. So, realization on my part, if I'm going to throw away the dinners during the week, make sure I don't throw away my plan too. So, yeah, that happened. Taco Bell happened. I'm still feeling that. I love Taco Bell. I still love Taco Bell even after all this time and all this learning and all this knowledge. I still love Taco Bell. So, while I know it was the most awful decision and I shouldn't have done it, I really enjoyed it anyway. Oops. Yeah, so that's really all that's going on with me right now as far as weight loss goes. Everything else is still pretty much the same. Still working out, still getting my water. Yeah, so that's that. Getting ready for my son. My son's going to be 20 this year. He is leaving for basic training. I don't know if I've talked, I cannot remember what sorry, my car is talking to me. He's telling me I'm getting too close to this guy in front of me, and yet he's like 2.5 car lengths ahead of me. Whatever. Anyway, so my son's getting ready to leave for basic training on the 21st. So that's 11 days from now. It's actually 10 because he's going to leave the day before he actually goes to basic. They're going to take him to Columbus, and then the next day they're going to go to South Carolina. So I'm trying to spend as much time with my son as I can. before he leaves, because it's going to be a very long time before I ever get to spend real time with him again. His commitment, I mean, basic training is 9 weeks, and then he will graduate, and then the next day ship out to AIT. Basics in South Carolina, AIT. The training for his particular post, his position, will be in Virginia, and his commitment from there, it's a 3.5 to 4 years, somewhere in there. Now he will have vacation time, so there will be time when he is allowed to come home. Whether or not he will, who knows. So I'm trying to cram in as much time with him as I can right now. He's been working out a lot with his recruiter. All the people from our area, they get together and they work out, trying to get the body prepared for that. So that's been kind of an interesting thing to watch. It's my son going from dropping out of college and kind of directionless to choosing the military, signing up, doing everything that he needs to do, and being 10 days out from actually leaving. So it's been pretty interesting. I don't really have a whole lot right now. I'm traveling between 2 offices for work. That's why I'm coming to you during midday, all dolled up work wise. But so yeah, everything else is going pretty well. I'm feeling good, still working towards my goal. Not a whole lot has changed there. I just need to stay on the right track, stay on the path. I'm choosing the narrow, this truck just pulled right out in front of us. Choosing the narrow path rather than staying, taking the wide path like so many people do. Making the right choices, being mindful about what I'm doing. People can't drive, I'm telling you guys. This grain truck just pulled right out. Oh Lord, some people. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm really just focusing on keeping on the path, doing the right things, doing all the things that I know my surgeon's going to expect me to be doing. I do have my 1-year post-op follow-up on March 16th. It was March 15th. They called and moved it to the 16th. So a little over a month away, and I report in to my surgeon for my 1-year checkup. I really wanted to be down farther than I am, but it is what it is. So, all right, I'm just babbling, just blabbing, flapping my lips. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I will check in again next week. Hang in there, all of you that are in a rut, in a funk, and whatever, the gray cloud that's hanging over you. If you're here in the United States, in the U.S., it's wintertime, it's gray, it's dull, it's boring. That affects me and my mood. So if that's part of what's causing your down, being down, just spring's coming. It'll be here before we know it. Just hang in there. We're getting close. Keep your spirits up. Spend time praying if you need to, meditate if you need to. But don't spend too much time dwelling on the hard times and the struggles that we go through. Focus on the positive. There's a lot of good in the world, a lot of good in our lives. Be positive, be a light for each other. Hang in there till I see you next week. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for subscribing. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.